Although the push for the Vagrancy Act was rejected by the previous government in 2015, there are certain tweaks that can be done around other existing provisions and laws for penalties to be applied with regards to issues concerning urban drift and its rippling effects of crime in the city. Police Minister Brian Kramer highlighted this, stating that the gathering and movement of groups of people must be controlled, and the act is designed to stop the unnecessary movement of people within provinces in a bid to cut crime.
Yesterday, the Prime Minister raised the question of reintroducing the Vagrancy Act, as did our Acting Commissioner. This has been a contentious issue on the basis of restricting whether provisions of the Vagrancy Act impinge on citizens' rights under the Constitution of freedom of movement. So until I think that issue was challenged some time ago, I've been informed, and obviously considered to be unconstitutional. But there are existing provisions within the law that police, the judiciary and the government can consider as an immediate intervention. So for instance, is Section 205 of the District Court provides the powers of the District Court to impose penalties and punishment that can restrict movements. So rather than just applying the Vagrancy Act across the board to anybody walking down the street, that we target it to specific people that are known criminals or who break the law.
Stating that in the meantime, the Constabulary is in close consultation and dialogue with the current government for ways forward, using a non-lethal engagement approach to curb illegal public outcries and disruptions in the city.
So there's existing provisions in law that the court are tools as a means to assist policing, and also in terms of the Constabulary, an initiative while the government considers other proposed legislation to address these issues. The Constabulary is also, what the Ministry is discussing in the government, is to look at non-lethal rules of engagement. Police, unlike in the past, is going to take a proactive approach to looking at non-lethal rules of engagement in terms of application of tear gas, tasers, and other latest technology that other countries do use to address in terms of riots and in terms of addressing public unrest.
Expressing similar sentiments was Acting Commissioner for Police David Manning, saying that the Vagrancy Act needs to be brought into effect again, while asking for it to be addressed in the Parliament session in October.
The Constabulary, a more professional organisation, is looking at these things and at least making those less lethal options available to our personnel. There's considerable work that's required. We need enabling legislation to make sure that what we do use is allowable by law, and that's where we will rely on the Minister and his colleagues in government.
A directive given by the NCD's Central Commander Anthony Wagambi Jr. for immediate course of action is for police to continue with the sector patrols and move within communities that are less volatile.
When we go into areas where it is not a life-threatening situation and the community is hostile, we will pull out to avoid incidents where our members get injured or killed, and where the members of public also get injured and killed in any confrontation. So we will avoid that. We will operate in communities where we are accepted.
It goes without saying that the onus now falls with the government of the day, whether to fully support the idea of reintroducing the Vagrancy Act and its plan to address it in the next Parliament sitting. Annette Cora, National MTV News.